There once lived a wealthy family in a big city. They had everything: cars, a mansion, a big company, and lots of workers. But the couple had only one child, a boy named Chuka. Chuka was their world, especially to his mother, Mama Chuka. She loved her son more than anything else. She gave him everything he wanted, even before he asked. If he said he was hungry, she would jump up and rush to the kitchen to cook his favorite meal. Mama Chuka didn't allow anyone else to cook for her son, not even the cook in the house. She said, "I carried him for 9 months. Nobody knows his stomach like I do." From when Chuka was a baby to when he became a grown man, his mother always prepared his meals. She also made every decision for him: what school to attend, what clothes to wear, even who to be friends with. When Chuka finished university, he came back home to manage his father's company. Everyone in the company respected him, but they also knew his mother was the real boss at home. One day, Mama Chuka said to him, "It's time for you to get married." But instead of letting him choose his own wife, she picked a girl named Amara. Amara was a quiet and respectful girl from a good family. Chuka didn't argue with his mother because he never wanted to upset her, so he married Amara, even though he didn't know her well. At first, Amara tried her best to please everyone, especially her mother-in-law. She would greet her every morning, help around the house, and do anything to make her happy. But Mama Chuka still treated her like a stranger. The biggest problem started when Amara tried to cook for her husband. One morning, Chuka came down for breakfast, and Amara happily said, "Honey, I made you yam and egg sauce." Before Chuka could sit down, Mama Chuka rushed into the dining room. "No, don't eat it," she shouted. "Why, Mama?" Chuka asked, surprised. "I don't know what she put inside. Let me go and prepare your food myself," she said and stormed into the kitchen. Amara was shocked. She didn't expect that. She stood there, holding the plate, not knowing what to say. This happened over and over again. Anytime she tried to cook, her mother-in-law would stop her. Amara started feeling like a stranger in her own home. She tried to talk to Chuka about it, but he could only say, "Please, just manage. You know how Mama is." But Amara was getting tired. She loved her husband, but she wanted to care for him too. Cooking for him was one way she could show her love. Not being allowed to do that broke her heart. One day, she sat alone in her room and cried. "I didn't come here to be a guest," she said to herself. "I came to be a wife." She decided to speak up, not in anger, but with wisdom. That evening, she went to Mama Chuka's room and knocked. "Mama, can I talk to you?" she asked. Mama Chuka looked at her suspiciously but nodded. Amara knelt down. "Mama, I know you love Chuka with all your heart. You have cared for him since he was a baby, and I thank you for that. But I love him too. I'm not here to take your place. I just want a chance to be a good wife to him. Please, let me cook for my husband too. Let me learn his favorite dishes from you." Mama Chuka was quiet for a while. Then she looked at Amara. "You want to learn from me?" she asked. "Yes, Mama," Amara said with a soft smile. Something in Mama Chuka's heart melted that day. No one had ever spoken to her like that before. From that moment, things began to change. She started showing Amara some of Chuka's favorite recipes. They cooked together. Amara slowly gained her respect. Chuka was happy too. For the first time, he saw peace between the two most important women in his life. And so, the house that once had tension began to feel like a real home. Amara was no longer a stranger. She became part of the family. And Mama Chuka remained strong and protective, but she also learned that sometimes love means letting go and allowing others to love too. Thanks for watching. Bye.